What's up, guys? It's kind of late, almost 2 a.m., and I'm just kind of trying to hurry and finish this video, really. So, if you're kind of wondering why I have like a little chart there converting some money, it's for a PC that I bought, and that's what it costs in Japan. That's what they're asking for the model I just made. I pretty much made a PC clone, I guess you might want to call it. And I don't know if you know if you know that I'm a Final Fantasy fan or anything. You know, I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan. I grew up with a lot of different games in, you know, under Square Enix's belt, and it's been a great journey. I've never really seen them do like a custom PC before, but I'm just going to kind of walk you through how this all went. So, it all started with me being mad about Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest and was like, oh, I can't go. I wanted to go to the Vegas one. I tried to go to the Japan one, and that one was even harder to get to work than the Vegas one, even though you had to do the ticket thing on both of them. Kind of a similar situation, but here's just kind of what I went through here. So, turn off this image. Which one is it? Okay. So here's the fan festival, and yeah, they're kind of going around the floor. Oof. Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. That little fan thing. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this is how it went. Just kind of watching the fan festival. This is day one, and they're just kind of in the middle of checking it out here. I just, like, here's my initial reaction down here. And boom, there it is. A Final Fantasy XIV PC. Yeah. This is what we're talking about today. So I'm just like mad right here and was like, okay, let's look this up. Let's see what this is all about. And so, what do you know? There's a little link for it. There's all the info. Got to go to this website, which actually has all the PCs. And there we are, the collaboration model. You go down, just kind of like some info on what it is exactly. Follow your light, Zodiac, and Heidelin. All that fun stuff. Kind of what's on the inside, the pictures you get. I even, figured out how to do the desktop wallpaper and the BIOS thing. There's some performance numbers. We'll go over those much later. And here's the currency exchange. I was kind of going over. Here's the high end model, which is the 13900F. They use the F variants on these. I know because it's cheaper, but F Final Fantasy. You get it? Yeah. $2,300. There it is, and that's the entry level model 17. It was about like $3,600 for the high end model, and it's like, well, you can build one here in the States for a lot cheaper. And it's like whatever. If you didn't want to go and like try to do the case thing like I did, and you wanted to order one, as you notice right there, me flipping off the camera, you can only get this in Japan. You have to live in Japan. And so I'm like looking up some international shipping services. So like they call them a host, I guess. And I'm just kind of quickly going through all that. It's pretty expensive. It's like another $1,000 basically with shipping and like the cost of the company who's doing it and everything. So I'm just kind of like going here, checking out they actually have a parts list. So here's the parts list. And a lot of these parts, almost everything except for the graphics card and the RAM, you can't really get here in the States. Might be able to find it on Amazon, jp.co if you're lucky. But I went to Park Picker right here and had some fun looking up all these parts. And I went through a few different websites. I even actually bought some RAM sticks from my local classifieds. So that were the same exact ones. So I went with the Crucial RAM. It's pretty much exactly the same SKU. I don't know if they are affiliated in any way or with the designs or anything. Crucial with Century Micro from Japan. And yeah, about $1,650 with case. And then taxes and all that fun stuff. It was roughly you could make it happen that way. Here's all the parts. And I was happy to unbox them. I just kind of like quickly chopped up everything, show you quickly all of everything. There's the cool Spider-Man graphics card. It has the removable plate that I'm thinking about customizing here in the future sometime. There's a really nice air cooler. There's the same SSD, everything. That's my test bench. I put everything in to get it ready, to do the boot screen, to do everything. While I show you the case here, I actually sent, I went to go use a laser to go help engrave things and make things the way they were supposed to be, and then did some spray paint on the plastic parts because that was kind of hard to do with the laser. So, and I didn't want to ruin it because only one case. There's a few left from the USA website. I'm not sure if the UE. Oh, yep, cable management. I even have a reference for that. If you go on to the Elsa Japan Twitter page, there's a few people that posted some pictures of their cable management. So the cable management, yeah, bruh. The cable management that Elsa did, which was pretty okay. I think I did a little bit better. There you go. Follow your light. Panel turned out all right. A little dirty. I was kind of doing like this. There's, the meme or whatever where people are banging stuff and moving their hands across cars and stuff, saying Bentley. Because there's that girl that says Bentley. I do the whole that and then the bring. Pretty funny. Yeah. And like, here we go. There's the glass. Boom. I just had too much fun with this. I spent a lot of time, a lot more than I'm willing to admit. So, yep, there's the boot logo. Wish I had a better video for that, but that's okay. Me and my little transitions. Oh, yep. Let me move that out of the way so you can see that. Cool, finally. Move my camera out of the way so you can see it a little better. It's kind of a quick close-up. Yeah, the laser work turned out pretty all right. And yeah, that's it right there. I'm gonna fix my camera. There's a reason why I have my camera like this, cause boom. So I'm recording right onto OBS, right onto this. Did all my editing on my I guess my Final Fantasy X themed PC. That's right on the other side of the camera. That one I'm gonna etch the glass on that one too. I haven't decided exactly what I wanted to do. Maybe the one where Yuna and Tidus are like in the water doing that whole love scene. That would be cool. But I don't know. it'll look good. I'll play around in GIMP and stuff. But yeah, that's that right there. It looks really, really good. Benchmarks. This was fun. So, before I get on about benchmarks completely, so there's one thing I did differently with this PC. I did go with the newer processor because of like the SKU model being 14700F instead of 13700F, which is the mid-spec model. I liked doing that because it like saved me a bunch of money on the graphics card and stuff, because I went with 4070 instead. And it's just enough graphics card to give you like literally about 120 FPS playing Final Fantasy XIV in 4K. Kind of pretty close. Even with the benchmark results I'll show you here, it was pretty much getting there. And versus the 13700F, it beat the 13700F just barely. So here's the scores right here. 17,135. That was one of the tests I ran. And then I turned off OBS because I had a video. I was trying to record like the whole Dawn Trail thing, and it was hurting my performance a little bit. And let's look at I'm trying to figure out all these pictures and stuff I got here. Okay, so here is the score I got. 17,325 versus the good old, if you look there on the picture on the right, just above my head, it says very comfortable at 17,319 at 4K. So I beat the Elsa PC, their best benchmark that they got with the 13700, with the same hardware and pretty much the same RAM. I put Windows to Ultimate Performance. I'm sure there's a quick little guide if you want to know how to activate that online. That helped a lot. That actually made it to where I actually beat the score. I was getting just under the score until I like put that in there, and that worked out. So there's the single core in the background right there. Let me see if I can turn that off. Okay. So there's all the 3700F scores right there for multi-core and single core for Cinebench. And here's the scores I got with the 14700F. So multi-core is definitely like improved a lot. So the nice thing about going with this processor, it's like, yeah, you're spending a little bit more money, but you're getting a lot better performance with, if you want to use this machine for video editing and stuff too. So if you wanted to, quote unquote, I guess, do your own clone if you wanted to, or tried to use the Japan International Ordering Service, one of those services with a host, and spend, another, what was it, $500 to $700, depending on how you got a hold of your hardware. You can have the same exact machine, plus you could go pay an engraver to do the whatever. Just letting you know, it is. I did it myself just because it's just for myself, and yeah, at your own risk. But it was just kind of just for educational, and for myself because I'm a huge fan, and Square, come on, and you just had to do this thing with just Elsa. Like, maybe there were plans. I don't know. Elsa could go worldwide. Elsa probably isn't big enough to do worldwide completely. I think Elsa does the UK stuff a little bit. I don't know. This is turning into a long enough video as it is. And, yeah, I am super, super happy. Super, super happy with this. And, yeah. See here. I got that video. Where is it? Let's close the video by just kind of... Where is that? I am looking for my folder here that has my benchmark video in it. I'm going to throw this right here into this. Okay, where to go? I guess I got to wait for it to start. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's the benchmark. As you can see, that's what the temperatures are, roughly. I'm just going to kind of skip through this a little bit. Watch this little part right here. Obviously, this is OBS, and then we have that hardware management program going on in the background. Just to kind of check our temps, and temps are really good. For all of you who stayed until the end of the video, I appreciate it. And if you noticed by some of my product footage, I did originally get a 14700K just because that's what the local Best Buy had. And I'm like, what harm could be done using this processor with this motherboard especially? The VRMs were just barely do the job, but which they kind of were, just not anything super, super heavy. So it kind of defeats the purpose of getting the 14700. That would make worse. I tried my best for like an entire week. When I had time no matter what I did, it was mid-90s or higher, here and there, and it wasn't happening. As you can see, the temps, they don't even really, I mean, the worst I get is like have at it. But yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the end of the benchmark. Oh, it was already there. Whoops. I'm just gonna let it play. That screenshot right there online. I thought it looked really good. as you can see. You see how low the score is? Victory. I actually beat the score. Well, not in that video. So, anyway, this is me. This is Robbie. This is my YouTube channel, Robbie Plays Fantasy, and look forward to seeing me ramble more about many other things that I don't know too much about. I know a little of a lot of different things over these years. So ask away. I enjoy it. I love talking about things, and I'd like to get to some more gaming, a lot more gaming. Anyway, this is to all y'all fans. All y'all people, have a nice night. I need to play Final Fantasy 16. I gotta play the crossover event still. I only got, like, I don't know, 6 hours left. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.